With The Boys Season 4 coming to a close, we now have a lot of answers to our questions, and a lot more new questions. Just a quick warning, there will be spoilers in the video, so with that being said, let's dive into the nitty gritty of The Boys Season 4.
He's trying to get in my ass! Get him out!
So where to start with this eventful season? How about we address the elephant in the room for a start? Jeffrey Dean Morgan's in the show. So with that out of the way, was the new season of The Boys able to live up to its previous seasons? Well, yes, but actually no. The Boys still parodies itself well enough, just like other seasons, but it seems to have struck a chord with some of the conservative fanbase who have been calling it woke for poking fun and accentuating the right's values. I believe that these very same people forgot that the show did the very same thing in season 3 for Vortland, among many other instances. And that's fine, this video isn't supposed to be a political statement, but I thought it was important to note that making fun of politics is fine. Who cares? It's all taken too seriously anyway. It's nothing new for The Boys, and that's what makes it stand out from other shows. In terms of story, The Boys shines as per usual, more or less. There was considerably more talking and noticeably slower pace to the new season, but when it picked up, it picked up. We got a chance to look at Homelander's continued decline in sanity. We follow Butcher as he loses his authority with the boys and gets more and more sick, and we even got to see Starlight as she becomes more and more insufferable. Throughout the new season, we follow the boys as they try to get their hands on a virus that can kill Homelander. Their efforts lead them into all sorts of situations like a farm with super animals and Tech Knight's basement. Ew. When it comes down to characters, nobody, and I mean nobody, got it worse than Huey this season. For whatever reason, Huey seemed to take the brunt of the misfortunes, from his dad dying, his time spent at the Knight residence, and his proposal to a carbon copy of his girlfriend, who then got mad at him for not being able to tell the difference. Huey really got it worse than anyone this season. Meanwhile, Frenchie suffers from his guilt of killing the family of his partner, which served almost no purpose as it took up way too much runtime. The plot could have been summed up within an episode or two instead of stretching it across all 8 episodes. Butcher has a noticeable decline in his health, as the Temp V infects his system, causing hallucinations. In the end, his tumor wins and basically turns him into Slender Man. Not a huge amount to say on that one. M battles with stress as he tries to lead the boys. A-Train becomes a mole, leaking information about the Seven and their plans to the boys. The Seven get a couple of new members, including Sister Sage, the most intelligent woman on the planet, and Firecracker, who becomes Homelander's new love interest. I think that the two characters work well to drive the plot to where it needed to go. However, the two of them could be quite slow and hard to watch at times. Oh, and Kimiko wants to talk again. The pacing for the show did feel a little slow at times throughout episodes, but then it would usually pick up pretty quickly. I've seen other people talking about how a lot of the things that happened when the show picked up, such as the Deep, A-Train and Black Noir killing the Homelander supporters, or the Deep killing his octopus, or Homelander killing anyone, was all for shock factor and nothing more. To which I say, so? No main characters died for shock factor, except Newman, who had to die for the plot to reach the conclusion that it did, setting it up perfectly for its final season. And not every death was meaningless. Some deaths, like Homelander supporters I previously mentioned, had to die. And the boys killing off characters in shocking ways is nothing new. Just take a look at Season 1, Episode 1. Man, Huey really does get it the worst, huh? The finale for the show was pretty good, to be honest. It may be the best finale we've gotten so far. It seems like Heart-Shaped Box by Nirvana has soared in listens since the last episode, and who can blame them? We got to see a couple of characters from Gen V, the spin-off show, and I see nobody talking about this. But one of the characters, Sam, takes a punch to the face from Kimiko, and it barely phases him. Is that not some Homelander strength? I knew he was strong, but not that strong. Overall, I think that when The Boys releases a new season, it's always an entertaining watch. Sure, some seasons are stronger than others, and The Boys does seem to be taking some political aspects more seriously in newer seasons, which lends former seasons to becoming a parody of the newest one, sort of like the Scream franchise. However, For the most part, the politics are kept satirical and funny. The story is a bit slower than the likes of season 1 or 3, but in general, would I recommend the new season? Yes. Yes, I would. Thank you for sticking around if you made it this far, despite my voice still sounding horrible from the cold I just had. Like and subscribe, or I'll get Love Sausage to slap you in the face too.